Welcome back to channel Rare Penny Coins. Today, we're diving into the story and potential value of a coin you may have in your pocket or coin jar right now, the 1991 Lincoln penny with the D mint mark. Stick around to find out why some of these pennies could be worth much more than 1 cent, even reaching up to $29,170. So, let's start with a little history. The 1991 Lincoln penny was minted in huge numbers. Around 4.2 billion of these coins were produced at the Denver Mint, which is why you'll see that little d on the lower right side, just below the date. While most people consider the penny just spare change, collectors see a world of detail that makes certain pennies stand out. So, what makes the 1991 D penny worth anything more than face value? Well, several factors can make this humble penny worth quite a bit. The coin's condition, known as the grade, plays a huge role. Coins graded as mint state, MS 65 or higher, are particularly valuable because they show no signs of wear or handling marks. Then we have to consider errors. Penny errors can include double die strikes, misalignments, or even rare planchet flaws. These errors are like winning lottery tickets for collectors. A 1991 D penny with a major error could be worth hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars. Now you might be wondering, how can a single penny be worth $29,170? Well, this high price is generally only achieved if the coin is graded in superb condition, like MS 67 or higher, with no visible imperfections. Coins like these are rare because pennies are handled a lot. Imagine how many pockets, wallets, and piggy banks they go through. So, if you find a 1991 D penny in near perfect condition, you've found something special. So, if you have a 1991 D penny, here's how you can check its potential value. First, use a magnifying glass to check for any noticeable errors or imperfections. Look for clean edges, no scratches, and a shiny surface. Next, consider having the coin professionally graded if you think it's in top-notch condition. Some great places to start are PCGS and NGC, two of the most trusted coin grading companies. And once you know the grade, you can estimate the value. For instance, if you have a mint state 65, that could be worth between $10 and $30. But if you find one in MS 67 or higher, you might be looking at values climbing into the thousands. Auction sites, like eBay or Heritage Auctions, are good places to sell valuable pennies. So, whether you're just starting to collect coins or you're a seasoned numismatist, always keep an eye out for those small details on your coins. You never know, your pocket change might be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this 1991 D penny and want to uncover more hidden treasures in your change, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to channel and ring that bell for notifications. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the history and high value of the 1973 D Lincoln penny. It's a tiny coin, yet it's worth a lot more than just 1 cent. In fact, some 1973 D Lincoln pennies have been sold for a jaw-dropping $26,190. The 1973 D penny, minted in Denver, is an interesting piece for collectors. While most people see it as an ordinary coin, some specific pennies from this year are worth thousands. So, what makes this coin so special, and why are collectors willing to pay big money for it? Let's start with some history. The Lincoln cent was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse side, or front, features the iconic profile of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side from 1959 to 2008 featured the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity. Now, this particular 1973 D penny was struck with the standard design but has details that make it incredibly valuable. So, why is this penny worth $26,190? It all comes down to a few factors: rarity, condition, and demand. First, let's talk about condition. When a 1973 D penny is in exceptional condition, or what collectors call mint state condition, its value can skyrocket. Mint state 67 or higher, for example, is extremely rare, and it's these coins that have reached auction prices over $26,000. To understand if your penny might be worth a lot, first check the mint mark. The D under the year signifies it was minted in Denver, which typically saw high-quality production. But what truly matters for this 1973 penny's value is its state and possible errors. Coins with exceptional luster, no visible wear, and sharp details are what collectors are after. Animated arrows highlighting error details and specific features. Some 1973 D pennies also have unique errors or variations. For example, doubling or other minting errors, such as a misaligned die, can increase value. Any irregularities that stand out might mean the coin is worth more than face value. Stock footage of coin auctions and collectors examining coins. High-grade 1973 D pennies are rare, which means collectors are willing to bid higher amounts to own them. This high demand, combined with rarity, is what drives prices up in the coin market. Finding one of these coins in your collection or change could mean a significant return on just 1 cent. Think you might have a valuable 1973 D penny? Here's what you can do. Use a magnifying glass or coin loupe to inspect your penny closely. Look for any doubling, luster, and sharp details. Next, get it professionally graded. High-quality coins are graded by agencies like PCGS or NGC, which can verify its value. Penny on a stand, zooming out with the narrator holding the coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, the 1973 D Lincoln penny is an exciting coin to hunt for. With its history, design, and rarity factors, finding a high-grade 1973 D penny can be incredibly rewarding. So next time you're sorting through your pocket change, take a close look. You might just hold a small fortune in your hands. We're diving into a coin that you may just have in your pocket change, a 1987 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. Yes, you heard it right. This unassuming penny could be worth a significant amount of money, sometimes up to $27, $1.50. So, what makes this coin so special? Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, designed to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. In 1987, the U.S. Mint continued to produce the Lincoln cent, keeping the design of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. These pennies were typically minted in both Philadelphia and Denver. But here's the twist: the Philadelphia Mint, where many of these pennies were struck, doesn't add a mint mark to its coins. That's why this 1987 penny doesn't have a mint mark. While that's normal for Philadelphia coins, other factors can make this penny more valuable. To understand its worth, we need to look at its condition or grade. Pennies in poor condition are generally worth only face value, but if you have one in pristine, uncirculated condition or even in mint state with little to no wear, it can be worth significantly more. For example, a 1987 penny with no mint mark that's graded MS67 or higher, which is almost flawless, can be valued at thousands of dollars by collectors. This is because finding a penny in that level of condition from over 35 years ago is rare. So, let's break down the top factors that can make your 1987 penny worth up to $27, $1.50. 1. Condition: the better the condition, the more valuable. 2. Rarity: in high grade, very few 1987 pennies exist in near perfect condition. 3. Collector demand: high demand for high grade coins pushes prices up. Coins graded MS67 or above are so rare because pennies often suffer from wear, scratches, or oxidation. Only a handful of these 1987 pennies are known to exist in this perfect state, making them highly valuable to collectors. So, if you come across a 1987 no mint mark penny, give it a good look. Check for scratches, shine, and any signs of wear. And if it looks uncirculated or in mint condition, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below if you have any valuable coins, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more coin content. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1962 Lincoln cent with the D mint mark, and uncovering what makes this particular coin so valuable. So, let's get into the history, the unique features, and why collectors are willing to pay so much for it. Our story starts with the United States Mint in 1962. The Denver Mint, identified by the D mint mark, was responsible for minting millions of Lincoln cents that year. In the early 60s, the U.S. economy was booming, and pennies were still made primarily from copper, making them sturdy, collectible, and timeless. The Lincoln Cent series began in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday and was designed by sculptor Victor D. Brenner. Over the years, this coin has become one of the most iconic in American history, and even the more recent issues from the 1960s still hold historical value today. So, what makes the 1962 D penny worth more than pocket change? A key factor here is condition. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in nearly perfect condition is rare. Coins graded at the top levels, especially mint state 67 or higher, are exceedingly rare and can fetch high prices at auction. Collectors will pay top dollar for pennies that are well preserved, with crisp details, no scratches, and that beautiful copper luster. Coins in pristine condition can reach values as high as $29,140. If you have a 1962 D penny and want to check if it could be valuable, here's what you should look for. 1. Look for the small d below the date. This indicates it was minted in Denver. 2. Serious collectors will get coins professionally graded, so consider that if you think you have a high-quality penny. A mint state 67 coin, for instance, is almost flawless and will catch a high price at auction. Remember, getting your coin certified by a professional grading service, like PCGS or NGC, can help establish its value. If you're lucky enough to have a high-grade 1962 D penny, your next step is finding the right buyer. Look at reputable coin auctions, like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Or you might consider reaching out to a trusted coin dealer who can help you appraise and potentially sell it. Some collectors have sold high-grade 1962 D pennies for tens of thousands, so be sure to explore all your options. So there you have it. The 1962 D Lincoln penny might seem like any ordinary coin, but in top condition, it's a hidden treasure worth up to $29,140. If you enjoyed learning about this valuable penny and want to see more content on rare coins, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Next up, check out my video on the top 5 most valuable pennies you might have in your pocket right now. We're diving deep into the history and value of a very special coin, the 1949 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. If you have one of these pennies, it could be worth a lot more than just a single cent. Before we jump into its value, let's talk a little about its history and what makes it so unique. The 1949 Lincoln penny is part of the classic Wheat Penny series, which was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It features Lincoln's profile on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, and on the back, the iconic wheat stalks. Now, what's special about the 1949 penny? After World War II, the United States Mint produced pennies made primarily from copper, but due to economic shifts, some rare pennies ended up with slight variations. If your 1949 penny lacks a mint mark, it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which didn't add mint marks at that time. Collectors love this coin not just for its history but also for its design and rarity. So let's break down what exactly makes a 1949 no mint mark penny potentially valuable. First off, condition matters. Coins are graded from poor to mint state, with higher grades fetching a higher price. Now, a 1949 penny in well-circulated condition might be worth a few cents to a couple of dollars, but in top-notch condition, say, an MS-65 or higher, it could be worth around $25, $1.90. That's right, thousands of dollars. Some of the highest sales prices come from auctions where collectors seek out these perfect condition pennies. If yours has the original luster, minimal marks, and sharp details on Lincoln's face, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Here are a few quick tips to help you identify if your 1949 penny could be valuable. First, examine the coin for any wear and tear. Sharper details mean higher value. Next, look for any unique markings or errors. Some 1949 pennies even show rare variations due to minting errors, and these can raise the coin's value even more. So, you found a 1949 penny in good condition. Now what? First, get it professionally graded to determine its exact condition and potential value. Then you can decide whether to hold on to it as a collector's item or sell it at auction. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the world of rare coins. If you enjoyed learning about the 1949 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and want to hear about more valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. We're talking about an exciting coin, the 1976 Lincoln cent, also known as the no-mint mark penny. This penny isn't just a piece of history, it could be worth thousands. Yes, you heard that right. Some of these coins have sold for up to $23, $1.50. So, let's dive in to see what makes this little copper coin such a hidden gem. First, a little history lesson. The 1976 Lincoln cent was minted during a big year, the U.S. bicentennial. While the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins that year got special designs to celebrate the bicentennial, the penny actually kept its classic look. Why? Because the Lincoln cent was already so iconic, and they wanted to preserve its long-standing design. But there's more to this penny than meets the eye. So, what makes this penny special? The 1976 Lincoln cent has the standard design that we've all come to recognize: Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or head side, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, or tails side. But what's really interesting is that it doesn't have a mint mark. If you look carefully at a penny from 1976 with no mint mark, it means it was minted in Philadelphia. Coins from Philly during that era were often unmarked, so don't be surprised if you don't see a little P letter. Now, let's get into what makes this coin worth more than just a cent. The 1976 Lincoln penny is relatively common, but in near-perfect, uncirculated condition, it becomes a different story. A well-preserved penny from this year is hard to come by because, let's face it, pennies get handled a lot. So, when collectors find one in pristine condition, they're willing to pay top dollar. Recently, one of these coins sold for around $23, $1.50 at auction. This price was achieved because it was graded as MS67 by PCGS. For those new to coin grading, that means it was in nearly perfect condition, with just a few minor flaws. Such high-grade coins are rare, making them highly valuable to collectors. So, how can you tell if your 1976 penny is worth more than face value? Look at the condition. The fewer scratches and nicks, the better. If it looks almost untouched, it might be worth getting graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. If you have a 1976 penny that looks pristine, it might just be worth sending it in for grading. Keep in mind that even pennies in lower grades can still fetch a few $100s if they're rare enough. So there you have it. The 1976 Lincoln cent, a classic coin with a surprising twist. Check your old coin jars, go through your piggy banks, and who knows? You might find a hidden treasure. Remember, even the smallest coin can hold a big secret, like a value of over $23,000. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more amazing coin finds, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare penny. Happy hunting, everyone, and see you in the next one.